jackets here. It just started. CJ texted me from work and said he wasn't having the best day. He wore the wrong shoes and he forgot his keys. And his keys have his rain jacket in the locker. So my work's a little flexible, and I'm gonna run them down to him. It takes me about 20 minutes to get there. Usually January and February is a pretty tough month just because the cars are down for maintenance and things like that. And it can take a toll on people mentally. It is usually not CJ and I's best months together. I kind of stay clear and let him do his thing. And we kind of rub each other the wrong way these 2 months for whatever reason. It's just been a habit the past 20 years. So today we're just going to try to be the better person and help him have a better day, because that's what married's being about. I mean, you're not always going to have the best day for both of you. So we'll make his day a little bit better. And hopefully that makes my day a little better. Lights are making noises. The cluster is possessed. Tennis shoes. Keys?
Yeah.
Did you get your jacket out?
Huh?
I thought you said your jacket was in the locker.
Raincoat.
Oh.
Oops. That was on somebody's blue thing. Hi. Wouldn't be so bad if I was inside, but I'm in and out today.
Pulling the trucks.
Week.
Are you pulling the trucks in and out? They ever get the door fixed yet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Love you. Thanks.
Love you. You're welcome. Hope your day's better.
Yeah, we'll see.
Love you. Watch your head. So you started a new school and a new job this week.
Yeah. It's a lot different than what I was doing before. Amanda and Circleville are two very different schools. I don't know. A lot of people have asked me, like, even with my new job and everything, people come in and they're like, hey, didn't you go to Amanda? And a lot of people ask me why I moved. And it is more of a personal decision for me and my sake. I feel like it's better for me personally. There's nothing against Amanda. It's just a personal decision. For Wendy's, that's my new job. I'm actually about to go there now. It is a lot better than the job that I had before. I feel like I get more benefits. I also feel like it's more working all the time, and I actually get breaks whenever I'm supposed to. So nothing against the job I had before. Once again,
And
just
your
like the
schedule's
schools.
pretty not changing all the time. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. And nothing against the job that I had before, but I feel like for me, I improved making those decisions.
So you really like the school that you're at now? The first week?
Yeah, the first week. The first couple days was a little bit iffy because I was trying to get to know everybody, and not everybody knows me still. But yeah, we're getting there.
So that's an update on Allie and how she's been doing. She's got tournaments coming up this weekend, so that should be exciting.
Mainly spent all week working on getting the seat in it. After work here and there, it was a small job, but it took a long time, if that makes sense. Ended up cutting the floor out and making it so the seat would set a lot more flat, because with the Fox body there's so many ups and downs in the transmission tunnel coming over, and the seat just didn't fit in there right. So I did do that. I got the seat in, the back brace is not on because I don't want to put it on until I drive the car around and make sure that is where I want the seat. I'm working on the passenger seat now and the bottle brackets, getting them in. It's pretty close to being able to put those in. I got the carpet in on the driver's side. I folded it back on the passenger to do what I need to do. I'm gonna fold it down in, and then the carpet and the seats are in and the bottle brackets are in. And
What was your reasoning in putting the carpet back in it? I mean, why not just leave it out?
I don't like the feel under my feet of the metal, so I like to have the carpet in there. I don't know, it just gives me more of the streetcar feel. Streetcar. Yeah, not a whole lot of progress, but forward motion, any forward motion is progress, I guess, or any forward movement is progress. Whatever, however you want to say it. It's coming along. I feel like it's close, but I also feel like it's not, because there is still a good bit that needs done. There's not really a whole lot that needs done. It's just going to take a lot of time to get it done. How's that? So I planned on having what I'm doing right now on Sunday done on Friday evening, and then yesterday getting a good bit of the other smaller stuff, battery boxes and the battery cables, stuff like that done. But Friday we ended up going out with a couple friends to dinner, and within that spurt of the moment ended up going to a class on Holly EFI Saturday. So I left Saturday morning, 5:30 in the morning.
No, that class wasn't put on by Holly, right?
No, that was Rick Trunkett at Big 3 Racing does that. It's $200 a person, and I feel like it was $200 very well spent, especially because I don't know anything about it, and the Holly seems really hard for me to pick up on for some reason, or just the whole data, having data, having the computer that controls everything, and the programming sensors, and I mean, just the whole thing is really hard for me to grasp. And I feel like once I grasp it, once I get it, it'll be the best thing since sliced bread, like everybody says. But like your car, I've had it in front of me, and it's like I've done it, but I just don't remember where to go back into or how to do this. You know, it took me 4 years to get it to run because I didn't know how to get it to run. And that's when Caleb showed up, come over, and like, he's the reason it runs right now. But what he was doing in the Holly, like, he kind of understood all that stuff. So it was, and he had done it before, not that he does it all the time, but he had worked his way through that before, so he kind of had an idea. And like, I just couldn't pick up on it, what he was doing. Even when he showed me, it's like I couldn't do it. So going there was a huge help to me.
think
any question that any one of us had, he would go over in detail, and until you understood it, he would just keep going over it and going back in and out, and just to make sure that any of your questions are answered. A lot of the stuff I was questionable on got answered without me even having to ask. And he's extremely fluent with it. Like, he knows his shit. So.
And there was 8 people originally in the class, but
there was an extra seat in there, so to speak. I was able to get in last minute, so it did work out. And I think it was like extremely beneficial. Definitely worth the money. I think he does advanced classes too. I'm not 100% sure what all he does, but he goes over basically taking somebody like me that don't know how to do any of it, and like, I should be able to, as long as I can remember everything, I should be able to put it on a car, program the sensors, program inputs, outputs. I should be able to fire the car up, build advanced tools. Like, he goes over a lot, so I'm happy with it. Moving forward,
I think he's having more of those classes, is what Josh said when I reached out to him. Yeah, so
okay.
If somebody wanted to take one, they would need to get in contact with him. But I think he's having a couple more.
Yeah, I know he does them regularly
throughout the winter season, I think.
Yeah. Moving forward, just working on the car, trying to get things done, button up loose ends as I can, and then not buttoning them up when I can't.
So what would you like to get done this week?
I like to have a whole damn thing done.
Let's realistically.
Like, it's cold, and I don't even like coming out here right now, but it's got to get done.
We have a volleyball vacation coming up.
We got a volleyball tournament next weekend
in Sandusky.
So, not really going to make any progress on it on the weekend. It'll just be what I can do through the week. And then with Allie having, volleyball 3 nights a week, it leaves me here with Darren, so I just kind of jump out here when I can. Progress is real slow right now. I ain't gonna lie.
And so is money, because it's after Christmas, just like everybody else. We're no different than everybody else, trying to catch up on that wave. And then I think this weekend for that Sandusky volleyball tournament, it's going to cost us $700 to go there, between hotel, childcare. That's what it's like when the 3 of us are gone. Yeah. And we had to have somebody here for Darren. Not complaining about it. It's just, that's just what it is. That's our life. When we leave, we have to pay skilled care for Darren. Trusted care. Yeah, and you get what you pay for, I guess. So I'll pay, more than happy to pay good money for good care. Yeah, and it is really good care. They do the extras when they're here. I mean, we come home to laundry folded, the dishes done, stuff we don't ask to be done. Yeah, above and beyond. They go stuff above. Stuff that should already be done. But your wife's out here videoing you. Nothing wrong with my laundromat and dishwashers. So yeah, that's just part of our dynamic. Is when we're away, it takes funds that we have to put toward that. It's just life. Yep. So I was hoping to have the car done before all this volleyball fired up, and it just didn't happen. Like, I played the lottery. Had I won it, we'd have been there. But yeah, it's like I said, it's coming along. I'm happy with the progress that is happening. Just wish it would have been able to happen faster.
There's still a lot of the same stuff I went over that I need to get finished up. The deck lid, which isn't much. I mean, that's not much. Battery boxes, not much. Mounting the doors, that's going to have a little bit because I gotta cut and fit those. Cut the striker, the latch and stuff, all that stuff in it, and door handles and mounting the front end is going to be a pretty good task. But a lot of it's not like a lot of work. It's just time consuming. So.
Do you feel like you're losing motivation, or you're just in this funky spot?
I haven't lost motivation because I'm sick of the cold weather.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm sick of the cold weather. But I haven't lost motivation. It's just, and again, I'm just putting this out there because the question's asked. It was super great when I had money to get what I needed, or everybody that's donated, those parts were coming in. I had stuff to do. But now it's paycheck to paycheck again because I spent everything that I had put back. So it's when I'm working on the seat, I'm still trying to figure out how and when I can order, like, I need more sensors, when I can order the sensors, or when I can get the parts that I need. The whole time I'm working, I'm like, how can I do this? How can I do this? And like, I've gotten on your nerves talking about a few things, and raffles is one of them. Just to try to generate extra money, because what I'm looking at is the money we're spending for all the volleyball stuff, the money to get the car done, just food, life in general. The whole time I'm out here, how can we generate more money? And then it's like, how the hell are we going to be able to go somewhere and race if we can barely afford to live? So yeah, it's just all, and it all comes back to money. I mean, it takes money to live. It takes money for everything. So I'm not losing motivation. I'm just trying to keep, and it's winter, so if the furnace goes out, we're screwed. Because I have no Jess's hands out, put money in it. There's nothing there.
And I will also say my work has been slow. So like, I usually sign up for 3 to 4 days a week, and then so I can have that other day to kind of take care of things around the house. And here, because it's the beginning of the year, a lot of people aren't having nurses come out. So it results in me having to sign up for more work, and I end up working more half days just to get my hours in, and traveling more, which costs more gas. So it's just a revolving circle, I think, for both of us. But this happens typically every year. I don't think it happened last year because the car wasn't broke. It wasn't, being repaired. We pulled it in the garage and it sat for the winter. We didn't even tear it down. So there was no extra, and we didn't have 3 Christmases last year. So we didn't have a lot of funds going out. So last year we were both kind of...
This damn thing, sure, not to cut you off, it sure let me know that I didn't tear it down, though.
Yeah. So I think last winter, it kind of went cool and collective and we were good. But this year's just one of the years where, January and February is going to be tight for us until we can make up that difference. And last year, Allie also said she didn't do volleyball. And I will say this about Allie. She is paying for 1/3 of her volleyball. So she is contributing.
And she wants to.
Yeah. We didn't have to ask her. She offered it up. But it's just...
Naturally, if she can't.
Yeah.
We will, but...
Yeah. But, I mean, we always figure it out. We always make it work, and we'll do the same thing this year. He gets stressed about it, especially why he's trying to rebuild something that we had.
About us, I'm money motivated. I think about money all the time, and you really don't. You think about paying the bills, how those are going to get paid, but like, if you can make $50, it's not like I got to go make that $50. If you can, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I understand what you're saying about that, but on the other side, as being your wife, I have other stressors. I had to get Allie all situated with school.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like,
I know. I'm just saying. And then now, honestly, I should probably be taking anxiety meds because my anxiety is really bad right now with trying to find Darren adult daycare. He's going through some changes too.
yeah.
And it's just been a lot. That's where my mind is. So
there's a whole lot changing. Our whole lives, other than where we live and our jobs. I mean,
yeah.
Allie's everything that she's doing has changed here recently. Darren's got some coming up. I mean, car wreck, building another car. It's just everything within this property except for the property has changed.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not losing momentum at all. I can't.
It's just your mind is being driven every other where.
Yeah, sort of.
It's what it has felt like.
So I can't wait to get it out and take it down the road. It should be happening soon. And let's be honest, like, it could have already happened. I mean, I can throw a battery in it, honestly, the way it is, and run it down the road, but it's not done. It's not close enough to done for me to get it off the lift. Because once it goes off the lift, I feel like then it's like everything that I've got in my head, some of it will dissipate because of the excitement and the, let's go race. So I honestly don't want to drive it until like it's as far as it can be. I don't want to I'll drive it without a front end, doors and windows, but I mean, realistically, racing it, I want the front end on it. So can't talk all that garbage about people racing with no front ends and then go out and race with no front end, you know what I mean? So I would like to have all that done, but I will probably drive it before that. Once the deck lid, the battery boxes, and the coolant, my coolant fill reservoir, it could have been on a month and a half ago, honestly. Well, whenever the radiator first went in, it could have been on. But I don't want to fill it with coolant until I'm ready to drive it. That way it's not sitting here with coolant in it, getting, 30 below zero there during Christmas and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm anxious to drive it, but I'm also not yet. Just not yet.
Well, let's take a look at these brackets you've been working on.
Oh, Jesus. There you have it. So the front of the seat bolt to that, I just put that in the back of the seat bolt there. The bottles bolt to this, or the bottle brackets bolt to the seat, which are right there. And then there's the seat with the thing and the gauge on it. But I gotta finish welding that in too, because these little kickers down here aren't welded. Finish that, paint it up. I'm gonna go ahead and lay the carpet down, cut around it, and that side is in-ish. It's pretty much in. The seat's where it's at. Hopefully I can drive it and it feels good there. A buddy of mine's got an aftermarket throttle pedal, so I'm gonna see if it sits out or if I can adjust it to sit out a little more than the factory one. That way it's not like it's a big step. It's a big step to go from the gas to the brake. And if I can get the throttle pedal out a little bit more, I'll be able to move the seat back a little bit more, which will give me more room to get in and out, and it will put, because I believe that bar right there is supposed to come across my shoulder, which when we put it in, like we thought it was going to do right there. But if I move the seat back, it will move that bar up. Yeah, that's that. Still got to paint the back here, the tin work. Just getting to the dumb stuff, I guess. Get all that done, and we'll see how this whole, yeah, I got to get the wiring harness in it for all the sensors. But it will run and drive like it did before without it. And that's just for added data for me to be able to, give Mike Turner for the converter, so we can see what the converter is doing. We'll then know for sure what the pressures are. Well, I've taken pressures, but like it'll be on a log. We've got it all right there. We'll know what the shocks are doing, just everything. We'll have data, drive shaft speed, wheel speed, hopefully. I won't know how to read it very good,
But you know more now than what you did before.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You have to remember that, though.
And it's more so, that was all more so about setup, stuff like that. It didn't really go into any kind of tuning or anything with the EFI. He did touch on it though pretty good. So
it was a good last minute addition to the weekend.
It was worth me not working on the car to go to, especially since every time I mess with your car, it's like, I don't know. I learned that car is extremely unsafe where it's at, supposedly. I have not verified top dead center, but I have too much timing in it for the boost on 93 octane. But it has given no signs of any kind of issues, like it loves it. So verify timing on her car, put a flex fuel sensor on it, and probably put it on the dyno and start seeing if I can not blow it up, just trying to learn, which is what I did the LS for, was for me to be able to learn, and also so she can drive it around as a daily driver. That's whether she does or not, none of us know.
Take it to go see my patients.
I mean, realistically, you could. That's honestly what it's for. So, we have to take a lot of power out of it. You'll wreck that thing.
You think?
I'm pretty confident. Well, if you go anything over probably quarter throttle, you will. But yeah, it's coming. I'll keep chugging away, and like I'll be here. I'm not stopping. So as long as you guys are out there, we'll be in here
until the weather warms up, and then we'll be out there.
Yeah. But we'll still be here. Yeah. Eventually I'm gonna get a new fan. That fan, it's been on its last leg.
It's not in there.
Probably, it should be out. That's the same size as the logo.
Yeah.
It's just loud.
I'm probably gonna be able to get it out. What I'm gonna do is probably gonna. Oh, let's see. Look over here.
Yeah, on the outside.
So, we'll get this. Here, Jack's saying, heat with
Me?
it. Yeah.
That's just me.
It ain't none too fun.
Yeah. I'm just going on.
Right, that's what I said. I didn't know which one.
Was it set up already when you,
These aren't the control arms that come off of it.
they're not?
No, the ones that came off of it wasn't offset.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't mess no fingers up or anything.
It ain't that. I can't get it over enough to get it up in it.
That's what I'm trying to.
Not too much.
And it has to go in square.
We're hitting on the. We're hitting dot. Which hole was it in?
Middle. So we need to go forward.
Yep. Got like a lady slipper. Lady slipper. See up in there. You got like a lady slipper to line them up. Oh, shoot.
There it went. Grab a hammer and hammer on it.
Put some pressure with it.
Pressure.
I ain't worried about it. Yep.
I don't have this side cut out up high yet, so. Now, oh, look at that. That's kind of what made me think the other side was off.
Wow. That is weird.
You need to put that jack under there.
Yeah, probably won't hurt.
Like somebody out there down the road.
The space is lined up.
See if you can pull it back. You don't think, well, that's flat for that. On this one. Look at there. Now we need to roll the rear end this way towards the front.
I say it's not moving. Oh, I see what
That's twisting. I do.
More than likely, all the crack's gonna end up coming back out of it anyway.
You got about a half full hole to go. Put another piece of wood.
This side of the space is lined up. Maybe. See if it's still all screwed up. Next time you put stuff on, Jess, make sure you do it right.
The first time.
Yeah.
That's just me. The messer up of things.
Yep.
The non-contributor.
Can't do anything right. All right. Do one more again.
Okay. Shout Tang. It's better.
Yep.
It's not sitting way high on one side.
Yeah, that's right. Not this needs.
Need to sit over here.
Stupid CJ.